I'm not quite sure. Oh my god. Okay, I know from now on I'm gonna keep doing that despite the fact that I don't need to be doing that. So what happened there is Tails fell out of bounds. Tails fell off the bottom of the screen while the robot was in control. Um, when that happens, you instantly go back to the world map. It's just, that's what happens. Like, it's not good. Um, Normally I do some other maneuvers, but I was like, I'm gonna wait until the bird bot can actually jump before jumping. Which, little did I know, I actually needed to position Tails where I positioned him, and it's not something I actively thought about when I was doing the maneuvers before. I was just like, I wanted to start jumping as soon as possible. Which, you have to wait for the robot to fully spawn, or, whatever. Like, there's a little slight delay between summoning the bird bot, and Tails, like, losing, like getting control of him. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it's good to know. You learn these things. I thought I was getting jump over him that time. But again, getting the damage boost is very nice, so I'm happy about that. And that worked out nicer. I at least canceled the jump instead of letting it, like, take over my control of my life. And the whole reason I care about, like, being slick and efficient, because at least in this one particular area, like, there's a bird bot be kind of duck under and then fly below. And then if you don't go, like, at the right kind of speeds, he'll go right and start doing a flame attack, which causes a lot of lag. So pretty much I just try to move in a way such that there won't be, like, enemies up in my business while I'm trying to do stuff. I'm really glad that I didn't have any other, like, that was the last hit, because otherwise I would have, like, wasted half a second getting hit and such. Cool, I got the fly. Not super important, but I think it's faster if I don't fall down. Like, all I needed to do really was jump, but I was, double tapping A because I wanted to get it, like, right out of the pickup animation, but... And, like, this is, like, we're talking, like, matters of frame, so, like, it's not important at all. Like, I've got 6 minutes to unbleed out of a speedrun. Like, I'm worried about losing 5 seconds here and there in the beginning, which is kind of sad. But I know I can do it, so, like, I don't want to accept anything less. Oh, I didn't want to grab that ledge, but hey, it's okay. I also didn't want to get hit there, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of like it's gonna be like a given. Come on, mash, 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 mash. Alright. Cool. Dang. I really thought I was gonna get it that time. It being the old, walk up and up to the log, and then bam, you have the priority glitch going on. Whoa, what am I doing? That is not how you land on top of a spring. I really do like the stage's music. There we go. That is much better. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Corner boosting there is why I'm getting hit. Okay, that's cool to know. And I go for the priority glitch on this ledge because it's easier for me to fall through the floor up here, I think. I don't know why, it's just like, I think it's a mental thing more than anything else. But that was really quick, by the way. Like I fell through like all the floors at once, instead of having to like do it piecewise, like normal. Alright, and then strat there is just bomb spam, like to hell with positioning. Oh no, because I summoned the bird bot again, so I lose the priority glitch. Okay. That's why I do that. Okay, that is good to know. Alright, so I have to go down to go right. That is interesting, but understood. Oh, as Tails, thank you. And then when you're using the Sonic Spin Dash, like if you push the opposite direction of the Spin Dash and you're on the ground, I don't know if it works for sure in the air, but Tails like stops instantly. So you, like once you start to slow down, you can just like tap backwards and then tap forwards to turn directions and then Spin Dash again. So like there, like I canceled the Spin Dash and that's why there's the skid noise. Wow, that leg is something powerful. Ooh, I was dangerously close to flying back in bounds there. Whoa, 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 what am I doing? Fine, don't jump. Alright. That was not quite what I wanted to happen, but I improvised on the fly and it worked out well enough. So, shoutouts to doing well enough. Like, I'd much rather listen to the standard music than the stupid boss music, and oh my god. Alright, go right. Always go right at that first one, I think, is the better plan. We're definitely gonna lose a little bit of time here. I should got hit by those spikes, but I'm not gonna complain that I didn't. Ooh, I almost crashed into him, like, I don't know what's going on there, like, he should have been, like, all over me, but he wasn't. He's being really nice today. Oh my god, dude, you're not even trying to hit me! Are you feeling bad for me after, like, crashing into me right away? Like, okay. Wow. Alright, you're gonna get a free hit right here, but... Oh my god, you didn't even do that. Like, dude. Seriously, what is up? What is up with that? Like, I got hit in the beginning, but aside from that, that was really good. Because he didn't try and hit me at all. Holy crap. Wow. I didn't think there was that much time to save. Alright. Remember to equip the thing. Equip the thing. Let us go unlock a river. And not take damage doing it. Until we have to take damage. Well. I guess we're gonna take a little bit of damage. But that's okay. Remember to go down right here because that guy's going to shoot at us, and getting hit there is very silly, so... Wow, oh, wow, the game is being so generous right now, I'm kind of scared. I definitely should not have hit, or should not have been able to hit that guy before he hit me. I don't know what's up with that. See, like, yeah. Bam, they just... Like, you have too many rings, let's just take away 8 of them. No big deal. You don't need those rings, right? Right? You're just going back to Tails' house and heal. But no. We aren't. We're gonna continue on, we're gonna go fight a boss. And we're gonna have, like, a shitload of life to go fight him, so... Like, I don't even care. Like, 24 is a ridiculous amount of life to have going into this boss fight. Though we're gonna have 23 because we're gonna crash into a dude, and the dude is not gonna give me rings. I'm just feeling it. Alright, kill that. Bam. Yep. Well, he gave us rings, but we're never in a position to pick them up. Alright, let's do this thing. No! Why didn't we do this thing? That is not how you do this thing, Tails. What are you doing? Why are you, like, not cooperating? Like, we'll just go all the way back. Maybe I'm just not going far enough back. But then I don't know why I didn't appear there the first time. Like, it is clearly a mystery. Not like Clue a mystery, but like the something awful emoticon. Clue, it's Guess Who is a mystery. The reference is not very good when it's not the right kind of reference. Alright, so pretty much I'm just gonna hold up and crash into this thing up and to the left so we stay back, but so like I don't want to shoot missiles down if I can avoid it, so like we've got plenty of life to spare, so I'm just gonna clip into the boat. That's how we do it. Clip into the boat. We're clipping everywhere these days in this game. Whoa. Clipping through the boat there was causing some lag, so let's not clip all the way through the boat. As fun as that would be. No split yet, because we haven't got the speed booster. That is kind of important. Alright, then make sure you stand underneath the rocks, because otherwise we're going to have to push the spring, which is not very good. And if I push the spring, we're going to have to like pull it, which is really not fast. Come on, Glitch. Please activate. This one. This one? There we go. There we go. Much better. Not quite what we wanted to happen, but it's good enough. Oh shit, it's not good enough. Whoa. It's all falling to pieces, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. I didn't actually cancel the priority glitch when I thought I did, because Tails wasn't supposed to be where he was standing. The jerk. But we still gained a little bit of time because I didn't have a good route for that before. I didn't have it as clean, and I had to do a little bit of... What am I doing? Going to the dock to equip things. Ugh. Okay. Well, there's the real time improvement section. Alright, the speed boost we just picked up lets us go up this river. That charging noise means we just can go faster. Oh, man, we're jumping over both those guys. We're way ahead in life department already. That's great. And we're making it over that thing. This is fantastic. We'll hit that guy to celebrate. Shoot. I was a little bit late. Shit. Okay. And you need to hear the specific, the end of the charge means we're gonna, like, jump the highest. So, like, that's what I was kind of waiting for, then I guess stop talking. You know, ignoring the part where I don't constantly talk, but, it definitely was important to hear, because you need pretty much the maximum amount of height that you can get from that thing when you're doing it. And I had to pull that guy away so he didn't hit me. I should try to barrel through him, because we're already up 5 life as it is, so actually we're just going to take this hit instead of jumping like an idiot. But yeah, so the charge is kind of important to hear. But we put the item in slot 3 because that's where Sonic is, and that's the last item we were using. So, like, the Tails and the submarine kind of share the same inventory, like, 4 slots, so to speak. So, like, you're on slot 1 as Tails, and when you go to the submarine, you're going to be on slot 1 when you start. So I put the speed boost on slot 3 because that's where Sonic is, like as I just said, so I'm repeating myself now. But, what am I doing? Don't crash into the lava. It's a chump strat. But so it saves a little bit of time and, like, pausing to switch items and stuff. Well, I didn't fall through the floor. What? There we go. Alright, that wasn't quite as slick as before, but it's okay. We'll get the zip first try. That sound good? That sounds good to me. So we're out of bounds right now. And then bam. Alright. Zip first try, but sloppy execution. I'll give it like a B+. B-. B- sounds better. Wow, I lost like all of my time. Oh, I didn't split. There we go. Okay, that's why. I was like, why did I lose all that time? It's because I forgot to split for the river. Alright, so now we're going to replace the torpedo with the large bomb. And then we're going to exit. And then we're going to go back to the volcanic tunnel. We're going to priority glitch through the first area again, because this area is smelly and no one cares about it. That's not true, I'm sure whoever designed this stage likes it. And it's not a bad second stage in the game, but like we got things to do, people to see, out of bounds to be in. And now we're gonna go through here normally because we want to fight a boss. And we're not gonna clip out of bounds this time. Getting to said boss, right? That sounds like a plan to me. So I lost a little bit of time getting the jump, but also I think I split late too, so I don't know. We did lose a little bit of time because that was slow in the thing. I didn't jump there, but that's okay. That's supposed to kind of fly through the air. So one of the other upshots of Sonic is that when you're on top of a breakable block, you can just use Sonic to go like break it. It's not the only item that lets you do that, but it's the one that we have, so it's what we use. That's actually how I escaped. Oh, that's where I lost most of my time, is that stupid speed boost thing. Like, actually, no, I didn't lose any time on that split because this whole run is kind of improvised. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But pretty much, if you're on top of a breakable block, you can use the Sonic item to just break the tile below you. So instead of like that long tunnel we went down, you're supposed to use the large bomb, which is incredibly slow to use. So we don't use the large bombs to break through there anymore. Alright, so now we're going to put the rocket booster on and then the extra armor on. We're going to split late for boss 4 because that's how we do. And then we're going to go to the gauntlet, which is more missile bending in Lake Rocky, which is really more of a ocean or something. River, sea. Sea sounds good. But, eh. Alright. I'm tired. I should go to bed. After this. So now we're actually in the part where our actions have come. We shoot this mine. We go up here. We don't crash into that duck, but we crash into that duck. We come up here. We shoot this guy. We shoot his mine, and by shoot his mine, we crash into it because that's tradition. And then we go like that. We go into this corner over here. Then we go up to here, and then we shoot a missile at that duck, and bam. Easy every time. That setup is very happy. Is a happy setup. And don't go too wide right there because we actually want to go down to the lefts, which is the first time I've not made that maneuvering mistake, so I'm happy. So these tubes, they're not these tubes, like these little cannons that are shooting bullets at us. These hit for 5 damage. The extra armor we just picked up in the stage that was all black, darkness kind of thing, makes us invincible to damage while we're underwater in the submarine. So when we're not underwater, we're not invincible, which is kind of unfortunate, but kind of have it all. But yeah, so those little things take 5 damage, and these mines hit us for 5 for sure. And so if they crash into you, you take 5 damage. If they hit the floor, they take 5 damage. You take 5 damage. If you shoot them, they take 5 damage. If you spawn it and then move left or right to get off screen before it explodes, you take 5 damage. The only way to not take damage is if you destroy it within a couple frames of it spawning, and we don't pick up the item to do that. And even then, there was 20 damage alone, so that's 4 times you'd have to have like frame perfection on destroying these damn things on an item that has a cooldown. So pretty much what I'm getting at is this entire area is horseshit, and the fact that they need to give you an item that just makes you invincible, it seems like really silly game design. And then we need to shoot our photon torpedo at this tube. This is the only thing in the game that technically requires the photon torpedo, but what am I doing? What am I doing? Went to split when I still had one more screen to cover. That is just silly. And for that I apologize. Yeah, this seems like really, like I don't know what they were thinking on this whole thing. Like this stage is like, Alright, and then be prepared for a massive time save on this split. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get the priority glitch right here. The priority glitch up here. I should enunciate more. Alright, and then we cancel, we go to Tails, and then we zip through that wall. We do that. Oh. We get this emerald because, like I said before, we need 50 life. Or, I need 50 life. I could play better and not need 50 life, but when the day comes and someone makes a run that doesn't have 50 rings, they can have the record if they want it. And then I can either step up or just let them have it. It's, you know, whatever. Next, we're gonna, in this screen, we're gonna come over here, which is what you actually have to do, and then we're gonna destroy blocks in a way such that, ooh, I don't like that, such that we can get the priority glitch again. And we're gonna get it on this side, actually. Alright, I wanted to ditch Tails, so let's try and ditch Tails. Perfect. Alright, we ditched Tails, kind of. Now we're falling through the floor, we're falling through the floor, we're falling through the floor. And then, crap, we called Tails back in the wrong spot. So then we kind of glitched Tails into the right spot, and then bam. We just saved 4.5 minutes. I am not joking, like, I fell through the floor a couple times there from bad maneuvering. And so then I just kind of sat and drilled it out, last night even, I think. Maybe it was last night, I don't know. And figured out a better setup. And speaking of bad setups. So the split called Remote Bomb Skip, or Skip Remote Bombs, rather. This is the one place in the game where I would say that the remote bombs make life incredibly easier, because getting that second bomb in there with that jump I'm doing is infinitely easier with remote bombs, but we don't pick them up, we don't have time to pick them up, because we just skip we skip the whole stage where they are, like, we just go through the ceiling of it, you know, but, yeah, so you have to be a little bit more precise when it comes to throwing that bomb at that second hole. And I just impale myself on the spikes to give myself invincibility damage to jump off the spikes again. Alright. Bam! That was a lot of time saved, and I didn't hit the A button. So we lost time again. So the 4.5 minutes I was talking about was just time alone lost on the thing. The trick I was messing up, not that, oh shit, that was bad. Whoa! What am I doing? I wanted to go back in the submarine. So you have to go back to Tails' house to get to the last part of the game. Like, leaving Tails' house was not required. That was just stupidity on my part. But that's okay. Whew. Alright, so this first screen of this, like, fortress attack, assaults, whatever you wanna call it. You just go right along the ceiling. You can go right along the floor. But going along the floor, I think, might be slightly slower if there's lag, or if you have to, like, dodge one enemy or something. But, like, nothing will hit us. In fact, no one's gonna even realize we're up at the ceiling until we're almost done with this screen. And the next screen, we're gonna go up, and we're gonna hope that we don't get hit too many times, because if we do, then I have to be careful and not die. But for the most part, we're just gonna hang along this vertical line. And we're just going to try and get back along this set of walls, like there's this specific, like, exposition, I guess. And just, like, line up with it, and just go up. And then hope that we don't slow down at all, and so that we only take one hit each time from, like, that duck. Like, so, like, the other guy that shot us doesn't do damage. And the one in particular is right here. We don't take damage from him, and we're good. Okay. That is 80% of the problem area. Not that it happens 80% of the time, but, like, if there's a problem, that's where it's gonna happen, is I'll crash into that duck a second time, or the second duck, and I'll take 5 more damage. And so, like, up here, I'd have to damage control, which I guess is a slight pun, but whatever, it's not intended to be, and not take damage from one of those guys, kind of like just use, you know, evasive maneuvers like you should. But, I mean, with my way in picking up the 50 rings worth of life, we just hold up the entire time, like there's no stopping or anything. Like, you just get up and go. So, I mean, it might be faster to pick up the rings, but that requires, you know, testing and stuff that I frankly don't want to do. Alright, so this is, like, the last super tricky part. Dang, we didn't get it. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to zip through that wall we saw, or you saw right there. There we go, got it that time. Alright, and then we'll impale ourselves on the spikes because it's for fun and profit. Alright, Alright, okay, now I remember what I'm doing, okay. That's good. I figured out some cooler setup than what I did before, for this part, but it's not quite yet. So, this is intended, we just go through this tunnel, with the Birdbot we hit the switch, and then gets rid of the lightning, and then nothing else of what we're doing is intended. So we're gonna get the priority glitch on this ledge, like this is the first chance of getting the priority glitch in this screen, is behind this wall. In fact, I think it's the only area when you first come in, like this is the closest one. Alright, and then we're gonna go back to Tails priority. We're gonna Sonic our way through this stuff. I'm gonna fly into here, grab that ledge. Go over here, do this. Clip into this wall, fly over here. Alright, and then we're going to be very careful on how we destroy these blocks. Alright. I'm glad I didn't throw another bomb. Alright, so now we can get the priority glitch here again. And then we're going to put Tails in that position, and then we're going to recall the Birdbot, and then Tails is just going to fly through the ceiling for some reason. I don't know why he does it, but because he does it, bam, we're in the final boss gauntlet. And then this guy is going to stand around and like yak and stuff, but instead we can just start attacking him. And so attack him we shall. Shoot, I just missed the opportunity to hit him 3 times, so we are way behind on damage, which is really bad. Ugh. Of course I'd get a bad final boss fight, but... Alright, at least I saved it. He didn't have to go another... We did it in 1 cycle, it was just a very slow 1 cycle. And technically, we're not wasting... Okay, we wasted like 1 second there from not being up at the ceiling when we could have. Alright, so we're in phase 2 of the final boss. And it's just stay above him and then drop bombs kind of on his personage when he's not ducking. Because when he's ducking, he's invincible. And then the remote bombs here, too, are pretty swell because he just walks into them. Alright, and then he is dead. Alright, and then... Ooh, that is not how you split, but that's it. I am going to say with like 80% confidence that's the world record. Oh. And there's definitely time to improve. Like, I would be surprised with this current route of sub 30. Like, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but definitely there is a lot of improvement for, like, just gameplay wise. Like, sub 23 would be easy. Sub 31 maybe. I'm not gonna say that my route is flawless. Like, this is just me dicking around. There's another guy that's been working on the game. His name's Diligent Dodo. Sadly, he's not here right now to see this, but like he's like been looking at my strats, and like he taught me some stuff, and I taught him some stuff, and I think the two of us can crack this game, and it'd be really cool if we could get this under 30 minutes, honestly. But yes, Diligent, if you're watching this, thanks for watching this long. And if anyone else, checks out this highlight or whatever. I don't know, it's not like thrilled with the run. Like, obviously I had some mistakes, and like I forgot to split a couple times, because splitting is really difficult. Like, I have to remember to like let go of the controller, hit the enter key, and then go back to the controller. And like I watched too long of some cutscenes because of it. But yeah, I think this is a good starting point for like what I would call a realistic run. Like, the time before was just like putting together all the theory, and this is the first time I've executed it halfway decently. So I'm gonna ramble on a little bit until the credits finish, because I think if you finish, you get a PB, you should watch the credits. I haven't read the names in forever, but I put the credits on Excuse me, I put the credits on anyways. And I don't know why Tails is building a robotic fox, but that's what he's working on. And I think that little bird is the whole reason this game happened, is because, like, the island Tails is on is full of little birds like that, and then the guys that we just went and blew up came and destroyed part of the island, and I think that his animal friends were in danger, and that's why Tails did this. It was like a bloody tale of revenge. Bloody story of revenge. Let's avoid the word tale. But yeah, that fox is very unnerving, honestly. Oof. So, thank you for watching. See Tails is happy. He's dancing with joy that you watched. And yeah, I am Bored Deathly, and I am going to sign off.